Mobile gaming in 2025 is still going strong, with fresh releases pushing boundaries in graphics, gameplay, and creativity. Sure, the overall numbers might have dipped a bit, but make no mistake, the quality? Better than ever. The only problem is that there are way too many games to keep track of. That's why we've done the digging for you. From hidden gems to chart-topping hits, these are the top 10 mobile games that stood out in Q2 2025. Let's dive in and see what's actually worth playing right now. Starting off at number 10, we have Prince of Persia. It's back, and not just as a nostalgic nod. Prince of Persia makes a bold return in the form of a slick, modern Metroidvania. You play as Sargon, a warrior armed with a magical scimitar and time-bending abilities. The game nails that addictive, flow-state, wall-running, double-dashing, and time-rewinding your way through Mount Quaff's maze-like corridors. Every enemy encounter feels like a dance. You'll dodge flaming arrows, parry quick-striking shadows, and outmaneuver mini-bosses that hit like trucks. The level design is packed with hidden chambers, lore tidbits, and secret bosses. One of the coolest moments? I stumbled into a hidden zone where the architecture literally shifted around me. It felt like an Elden Ring secret, but on mobile. It's polished, challenging, and constantly evolving as you unlock new powers. Breaking into number 9, we have The Hidden Ones Mobile. This ARPG adaptation of Hitori no Shita, the Outcast, plunges you into a supernatural, anime-fueled world filled with secrets and stylish martial arts battles. You step into the shoes of Cho Soren, an ordinary student pulled into an extraordinary conflict filled with ancient powers and dark conspiracies. The visuals are impressive, fully 3D, packed with cinematic cutscenes and flashy combat effects that mirror the anime's best moments. As you fight through waves of mystical enemies, you'll unlock powerful combos and special moves inspired by traditional Chinese martial arts and folklore. The game's competitive modes are fast, strategic, and intense, offering a great balance between storytelling and skill-based action. Before we move forward, I want to share what might actually be the easiest way I've ever topped up in a game. You know how sometimes you're out of UC in PUBG or low on Genesis crystals in Genshin, and you're scrambling to find a safe and fast way to recharge? Let me show you TopupEX. It's a global top-up platform that supports all the big titles: Valorant, Genshin Impact, PUBG, Fortnite, League of Legends, you name it. The interface? Super clean. Just type in your game ID, choose your server, select the package you want, and with PayPal, Visa, or local payments. No passwords needed, no login risks, and it works fast. You can earn 50 points just by following the official Facebook page. Also, subscribe to emails for an extra 10 points. Plus, receive exclusive weekly discount codes straight to your inbox and stay updated with promotional announcements on Facebook. In addition, you can accumulate 10 points for every $1 you spend. 1,000 points can be deducted for $1. At checkout, apply your X points for an instant discount. Plus, with 24/7 support, SSL encryption, and regular promos, TopupEX isn't just easy, it's reliable. So if you need a quick, safe, and budget-friendly recharge, head over to TopupEX.com and save up to 20% on your next top-up. Coming in at number 8, we have Way of the Hunter Mobile. This is not your typical mobile hunting sim. Way of the Hunter Mobile turns the great outdoors into a massive open-world playground set in the Nez Perce Valleys. You're not just shooting a deer, this game's all about realism, patience, and attention to detail. From tracking footprints and analyzing blood trails to studying animal behavior, every mechanic is designed to mirror real-life hunting practices. The bullet cam feature adds an extra thrill, letting you watch your shots in cinematic slow motion. The graphics are sharp, and the environments change with weather and time of day. Whether you're stalking prey at dawn or navigating thick forests in the rain, the immersion is top tier. It's less about fast-paced action and more about the experience of the hunt. And for fans of realistic simulators, it absolutely delivers. Next up at number 7, we have Once Human. Survival horror meets open-world RPG in Once Human, and it's one of the most atmospheric mobile games out right now. A mysterious entity called the Silver Door has warped the world, unleashing a toxic plague that mutates everything it touches. Monsters roam the wild, cities lie in ruins, and your mission to seal the door becomes a personal journey tied to family loss and redemption. The presentation is phenomenal. You'll sneak through foggy forests, creep past mutated wildlife, and survive ambushes with only makeshift weapons and your instincts. Creatures react to light, sound, even your scent, so every encounter feels tense and earned. You'll rely heavily on crafting, stealth, and resource management to stay alive. It's one of those games where headphones aren't optional. The audio cues genuinely help you survive. Down to number 6, we have Car Driving Multiplayer. This one's pure sandbox chaos in the best possible way. Car driving multiplayer strips away the rules and drops you into an open map packed with stunt ramps, city streets, and other players doing whatever the heck they want. Single-player mode gives you objectives, like threading tight obstacle courses or performing high-speed jumps to earn in-game currency. With that cash, you'll expand your garage from compact tuners to muscle cars and off-road beasts. But where the game really shines is online. Hop into a multiplayer lobby, and the entire map turns into an unpredictable player-driven playground. You'll see drag races, group stunts, impromptu chases, or just players messing around and showing off their ideas. It's not about structured competition, it's about spontaneous, shared fun, and it absolutely nails that vibe. Moving on to number 5, we have Etheria Restart. A return entry from our last list, and for good reason, Etheria Restart is still evolving and impressing. This futuristic ARPG throws you into a shattered world where most people have lost their memories after a mysterious blizzard. The setting is straight out of a sci-fi fantasy novel, and the combat? Fast, fluid, and flashy. You'll battle across land, sky, and sea with some of the most memorable fights happening underwater. That's right, the game has full underwater combat with monsters lurking beneath the surface. Visually, it channels the same sleek style as Honkai Star Rail, but the narrative tone and character designs help it stand apart. And despite borrowing some gacha and progression elements, it doesn't feel grindy. If anything, it pulls you forward with its unique world and constantly shifting environments. Next up at number 4, we have Rememento. Another strong comeback, Rememento blends cinematic storytelling, anime art direction, and traditional JRPG mechanics to create a deep, character-driven experience. You'll uncover a fantasy world corrupted by darkness as you guide a group of heroes through rich story arcs and dynamic battles. The game uses Unreal Engine 5, which really cranks up the detail. You'll explore semi-open environments, trigger elaborate cutscenes, and engage in turn-based combat that lets you swap characters on the fly. The synergy between team members is key, especially when facing tougher bosses. Dialogue is fully voiced and every chapter feels like a new episode in a long-running anime series. It's stylish, emotional, and incredibly polished. If you missed it the first time around, now's a great time to jump in. Coming in at number 3, we have Crashlands 2, the sequel we've been waiting for. Crashlands 2 is packed with charm, chaos, and everything that made the first game great, just bigger and better. You return as Fluxed Abe's cosmic trucker extraordinaire, stranded once again on an alien world full of weird creatures and wackier side quests. From the get-go, you're gathering resources, crafting gadgets, and juggling quests. One moment you're harvesting alien goo to build a flamethrower, the next you're helping a sentient sandwich win a beauty pageant. The humor is sharp, the writing is clever, and every biome introduces new mechanics and materials to master. Combat mixes melee, ranged, and gadgets for fluid strategic fights. And whether you're fighting bosses or just customizing your base, Crashlands 2 stays fun, fast, and unpredictable. Next up at number 2, we have Serial Cleaner. Ever wonder what it's like to be the guy who cleans up after the crime? Serial Cleaner puts you in the shoes of Bob Leaner, a professional fixer who's got one job: clear the scene before the cops arrive. Each level is a stealth puzzle playground. You'll dodge patrolling officers, mop up blood, and stash bodies in closets, all while the timer ticks down. It's equal parts tense and hilarious, especially when your plans go sideways and you have to improvise. The mobile edition features remastered visuals and tighter controls, making it perfect for quick play sessions. But don't let the cartoony style fool you. The game requires planning, fast reflexes, and the ability to think 2 steps ahead. If you're into games that blend dark humor with clever mechanics, Serial Cleaner is a killer pick. And finally at number 1, we have Game of Thrones Kingsroad. This is a full-fledged ARPG set in the blood-soaked, politically charged world of Westeros. You're not just watching history unfold, you're rewriting it. The story picks up after the death of King Robert Baratheon. With the kingdom in chaos, you step in as a rising force, choosing sides, forging alliances, and carving your own path toward power. Expect betrayals, surprise twists, and all-out war. Combat is real-time and tactical, with tons of customizations across weapons, gear, and character abilities. You'll fight White Walkers in the north, scheme with nobles in King's Landing, and expand your influence across a massive interactive map. What sets it apart is how well it blends the lore with deep gameplay systems. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just into dark fantasy, this is hands down one of the best Game of Thrones games ever made. And that's a wrap for today's Top 10. Let me know which game you're downloading first in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more gaming goodness. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.